Good morning from Total Body Submersion. My name is Kiana Pauline, your host, and this is Drown Proof, where we're going to make sure that you're proofing your lives to not drown in and out the water. And I got a special guest with you today. Her name is Jessica Singleton. She is a bad hairdresser. And not just, and I mean bad as in good for all my urban people out there, but she knows how to do natural hair. She knows how to twist your hair. She knows how to retain your hair, keep them locks locking, keep them curls curling. I want her to tell her story better than me because she's been in business now for believe six or more years, and I'm gonna let her tell it because I believe I'm messing it up right now. So let's go ahead and bring on Jessica right now. Jessica, how you doing
Hi,
today? How you
I'm
doing
good.
today,
How are
love?
you?
Girl, them that hair is gorgeous today, man. What you do? What you doing to it? What you do to it today?
This is
What you?
actually a protective style.
Oh,
Crochet, yes. Something to just, keep my hair growing and thriving, you know, while still
okay,
looking good at the same time. Thank
yes.
you.
Well, I want you to introduce yourself. I know I didn't give you the justice like you should have, so I want you to make sure that you can introduce yourself. So, Jessica, who are you?
My name is Jessica Singleton. I am a natural hair enthusiast, specialist, whatever you like to call it. I've been in the beauty industry for a little over 10 years now. And I have spent my whole career deep diving into hair care. It is a true passion, a true gift from God. I own my own salon in Flowood, Mississippi, where I house three other beautiful stylists. And yes, I also own the Jackson Natural Hair Expo. Um, which is coming up very soon, but it's just an event where we celebrate natural hair care, health, wellness, diversity, all the things natural hair, culture.
And
Yes.
now, then you get a couple of viral TikToks or Facebook reels. Like, then you build your following.
Yes. So, um, on Instagram, I have over 30,000 followers, which I was able to build organically. And we have had quite a few videos go viral, of course. One of the biggest um, videos was one of my niece getting bullied for wearing bantu knots in her hair to school, and she
And that
came
was a
home.
gorgeous hairstyle, y'all. I'm gonna have to make sure I tag that video in here. But yeah, go ahead.
Yes, she came home with her hair taken down, and her mom was so proud because she had did the hairstyle herself. But a young boy at school called her out of her name and embarrassed her in front of the whole class. So she went in the bathroom and took the hairstyle down. And my sister called me and let me know what had went on, and I decided to take it upon myself to revamp the hairstyle. We still kept the bantu knots, but we were able to make it very very nice and neat and just add a little flair to it. And in the process of doing it, we ended up recording the video, recording a video of the process, and it got like over 7 million views. People were sending her books on just her confidence and things like that. We got a lot of exposure for that video. So we're very proud of that. She is still natural. She's actually really into cosmetology now. So we're really happy about that.
That is awesome. I love people, man. Some people can get on your nerves, but man, some people really can just show some love and just say, "Girl, you know what? Here's a book. I love you. You ain't got to worry about them
Yes.
folks."
Yeah, she got a lot of love behind that.
That's awesome, man. So this is a swim channel, so we got to talk about the swim journey before we talk about the hair journey with the swim journey. So I just want you to, and if you don't have one, it's okay. But what is your swim journey? Do you know how to swim? First of all, do you know how to swim?
Yes, I do know how to swim.
Okay, okay. When did you learn how to swim?
Oh wow, okay. So I think I was about maybe 7 or 8. We had a pool, in-ground pool in our backyard, and
Okay.
I am the baby of three sisters, and my oldest sister taught me how to swim in that pool, and it was actually pretty easy for me. I got my legs fairly quickly, and I would say like now as a swimmer, my favorite swimming technique is definitely like the doggy paddle because I don't have to really worry about my hair getting wet. So I will. Oh, and I like to float. I love to float. So
Okay.
when I am in the mood to get my
Okay.
hair wet, I am a floater. I will float around the whole pool. Yes.
So when she taught you, was she like, get in that water, move on?
No, she
How was
wasn't like that from what I can remember because it was a while back.
right.
She taught me how to kick off. So I learned how to swim from just like putting my foot up against the bank. Now
Yep.
my sisters did go to like swim lessons. So they had swim lessons when they were younger. I wasn't really of age, or maybe I was fearful. I can't really remember. But once we got a pool in our backyard, they were able to teach me. So she just taught me like the kickoff method, putting my foot up against the wall of the pool and just like
Yep.
pushing off
And then
and
pushing off,
using my
gliding.
legs, using
Yeah.
my hands, and that's how I learned.
That's what's up. She became a little swim instructor at her age. That's what I'm talking about.
Fun fact: I
All right,
actually
we're gonna
tried to save somebody in that pool, and we almost drowned together. We were like the same age, but I had so much confidence that I was gonna be able to
you
save
were like, I'm
her.
a lifeguard
I
now.
was a lifeguard that day, and her mom literally fully dressed straight from a like gala in like full dress, like jumped in the pool and had to save both of us. So yeah,
Lord have mercy. So
yes,
your sister gave you the confidence that you needed to learn how to swim. And that's actually how my little sister, she taught herself. So long story short, we had um flooding happened when we were living in Clinton, and the city somehow messed up the piping, and it like busted out all the pipes, like toilet, everything, just sewage everywhere. And we had to go stay in the hotel for like 8 weeks. And she taught herself how to swim while we were at that hotel, and at 6 years old. So it was just like, whoa, my son the same way. So that's pretty cool. Like, the only thing that I do suggest to my audience is when you go to the deep end, just make sure that you use wise counsel, because when you can know how to swim, but if you're not confident, you're like, I'm gonna go save somebody. I would definitely say, hey, reach your throw, don't go. Make sure you like either pull out your arm, holding on to something real tight, or reaching out like a pool noodle, because at the end of the day, you can drown too. And
yeah.
yeah,
I
and
was
she didn't.
not aware it like
Yeah, I mean,
that,
of
so
course,
I just thought I
it's
had to.
like I'm I'm a like the Pinocchio on Shrek. I'm a real boy.
Yeah,
I'm Superman. Like, no, you're not a certified lifeguard. Just reach your throat, don't go. Grab, call an ambulance, call 911. You're not gone today. Grab
yeah.
that hand. Like we're gonna pull you in. So yeah, that's my take for that. So for the audience, like, please teach your kids, reach or throw, do not go. One thing I wanted to ask you was, have you ever had a friend, a relative get in a situation where they almost drowned? And it's okay if they didn't or not. I just want to know.
Actually, yes. It's crazy that you asked. I was at a family, I think maybe like a family reunion, and they had an above ground pool. Um, but everybody for some reason was like not facing the pool. Their backs was towards the pool, and my little nephew he was little at the time, but he was like maybe 2 or 3, and he fell in. And somebody just I don't know, somebody just so happened to see him and was like, "It's somebody in the pool." And when we turned around, it was him. And my sister, his mom had just pulled off to like go to the store, and like I jumped in. I was on the other side of the pool, so I jumped in to try to grab him, and I jumped in with like my purse on, so my phone and everything got wet. And my other sister like ran out of the house, like out the patio door, and just like scooped him up, and she was able to save him like that. But yeah, that was probably the one of the scariest things we have ever like went through. My sister was
Yeah.
very upset that nobody was being a little bit more careful with watching the kids, and I
Yeah.
think she actually left after that. She was really upset.
All
She
right.
left. The whole family reunion was like, "We're just gonna go. I don't. I'm upset. We're gonna leave." I don't know if she went home or if she just went back to the hotel, but she was done with everybody that day. So yeah, definitely had that situation happen many years ago.
I'm just, and for anyone watching, like I'm laughing because it's like you said, like I had everything on in my purse, everything, just, and which was like it didn't matter. I just
It
wanted
did
to
not
say
matter.
it, but she just scooped him up,
Took
and
the
I was
phone and
like,
some rice later on that day. It was fine the next day. I had to go a day without a phone, but imagine a lifetime without my nephew. It was worth
that part, and that's why I was like, no, that's all that matters, man. And so no, I'm not laughing at the little boy, the
it. Yeah, it's
situation.
fine.
It's just how she worded it,
Yeah.
but no, that's a messed up situation. I just told Amika on our last podcast how I heard, and this is like two different stories. I'll tell you about the one. It was a father cooking. Little boy walked out somehow, I guess through the doggy door, and father's looking around. Where's he at? Where's he at? Calls police. Calls the fire department. It, they found the baby in the pool, 2 houses down, face down, turned blue, dead. Um, Similar situation with a birthday party. But I'm saying that to say, y'all, it's not a laughing matter. Like, please watch kids. Have a method where it's like, hey, if you let go of my hand at any time, because I had an old school babysitter with my son, and if she took him to the store, if he let go of her, oh, she was gonna tear in that rear end. And I mean, some people are like, oh, you let somebody else. I'm like, it's called to me in my household respect for other adults. I gave her
Yeah.
the permission to whoop my child,
Yeah.
but she was gonna tear my son, and she was just old school like that. She probably trained him, pretty early. So I was like, she's one of them old school babysitters, but she had a method where she was like, "Hey, I'm the authority. You're the child. You gonna listen to what I say." And I'm not knocking that parent and those other two parents. I mean, mistakes happen, but don't make a lifetime mistake where you gotta live with this for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing that I just want to stress to my audience. Like, please, like, have an all case scenario, you know, like just like at businesses, they have those exit strategies. You need to have that with your children. Like say, hey, when we go to the store, you hold my hand at all times. And if you let go of my hand, it's gonna be me and you when we get back home. You know what I'm saying? And same thing when we go to this birthday party. Hey, they got a pool there. Have that exit, have that strategy when you're there, and make sure that they lock eyes and you're locking eyes with them. Like, hey, they're not doing anything silly. Don't take that life jacket off. I told you not to. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
um, I just want y'all to understand that your children are precious jewels given from
Yeah.
God. Please watch over them. Because I
Absolutely.
mean, I understand why the young lady got upset. I would have been too, like, you ain't watch your kid, man. I got to
Yeah.
jump in. I ain't bring no extra clothes. I love y'all. See y'all next.
Yeah.
And but again, that's just my sense of humor. Not laughing at the situation, laughing how she really worded it. But
No, it's fine. It was a crazy situation, and I'm glad that he ended up being safe. I think he knows how to swim now.
good,
I'm not even really sure, but he can manage. He hasn't been in the pool. He's a pretty tall kid now, about 5'8", so he's pretty good in most pools. So she's not as weary, but she's always on watch for sure.
good. That probably like really sparked an alarm. Like, hey, you gonna learn to swim now. But
Yeah,
and that's what it takes sometimes. But
yeah.
But we're about to talk about transition into hair and swim, and how to have those protective hairstyles for our natural girls and make sure that we can keep those locks retained and curly and bouncing, because that was a problem I had, and we're going to talk about that in the next episode. So we're going to end right here. We thank you so much for listening in to Jessica's swim journey, and tune in next time so we can talk about these protective hairstyles to grow our little kings and queens hair, and as well as our own. So we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Bye.